Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today I have for you a classic battle of two hand grinders. We're going to compare 1Zpresso K Ultra with new Comandante C60 Baracuda. That should be an awesome video. I know I promised that video to you maybe 2 months ago, but I was so busy with my other projects. Today is the day. So what we're going to do today? First, I will talk about those two grinders, similarities and differences. Then we're going to brew some coffee. We're going to do a pour over. We're going to do espresso blind tasting. And by the end, I will tell you which one I would choose and why. So if you are as excited as myself, definitely click like, sit tight and enjoy. Both great hand grinders, both top of the line. 1Zpresso K Ultra is the flagship of 1Zpresso hand grinders, made in Taiwan, weighs around 700 grams, looks very professional, a mixture of aluminium, wooden knob, collapsible handle, magnetically attached cup. Inside the grinding elements are made of stainless steel, burrs 48mm conical heptagonal burrs. The grinder comes with the carrying case, and inside that carrying case you find everything that you need to maintain the grinder. The thing that we all love about this grinder is that the settings are outside. So you have number outside from 0 till 9. You have a white dot so you know precisely where you are. You will be working within 1 revolution. This grinder can grind for everything. The difference between each click here would be 20 microns, so that should allow you to dial in for anything, even for the trickiest espresso. The workflow very easy, the speed of grinding relatively fast as well. You don't have to put too much effort to grind on this grinder because the grinder is nicely profiled. It's easy to hold the grip. Comandante C60 Baracuda, again the flagship of Comandante, released in 2023, grinder made in Germany. Although the size is about the same as Comandante C40, the weight here is huge, over 1 kg. The main body of the grinder is made of the single block of steel, special engineering, difficult to produce. It looks stunning. You won't find any aluminium here, only stainless steel, polymer plastic jar, nice big wooden knob. Crank is a bit longer than in a C40 series. To change the settings you will be using this old-fashioned click system, but in C60 you have a gold clicks instead of that black plastic clicks. It works in exactly the same way. You have to do multiple revolutions. If you grind for a coarser brew methods, you have 12 clicks per revolution. Grinder can grind for everything from really fine to really coarse. The size difference between each click is about 21 microns, much better than with the previous version of Comandante. The burrs here are huge, 60mm conical burrs, very similar in geometry to C40, it's just bigger, better, well, we will see. The grinding experience, the workflow here, relatively good, much better than with the C40. The grinder is fast, but comparing to K Ultra, it's a little bit tricky to hold the grip. You have to use a little bit more force to do it. Comandante C60 comes in a huge box. Inside that box you will find another polymer jar, some stickers, rubber band and some paperwork like a manual and so on. You won't find the carrying case, you won't find the brush, and the brush would be helpful here because there is often a static. That's the only grinder that I have that I regularly use RDT on. When you compare the price of those two grinders, K Ultra, not cheap. Comandante C60 Baracuda, it's extremely expensive. The explanation is that because it's so difficult to make, when you buy the grinder you get a number. Each grinder has its own number. My one is from the batch number 4 and they only produced 500 grinders in that batch, so it looks like this one won't be like a mass-produced grinder. Okay, that's enough of me talking. Let's brew some coffee. I think today I will start with the pour over. I've noticed if I have few espressos first, I sometimes struggle to notice the differences in the pour overs. As always, we try to do some blind tasting. Underneath each cup there is a number. Number 1 is for Comandante and number 2 will be for K Ultra. I always try to lower the temperature of the second cup so they are not immediately obvious which is which. And the coffee, we're going to use this Caravan Coffee Roasters. The flavor notes here, raspberry, cola and black tea. You will find the recipe somewhere on the screen. I will also put the settings, the exact settings that I use for this test. Well, let's brew it. twice just to be sure. In each test, both cups were tasty, okay, so we haven't had any bad cup. In both cups, I'm getting sourness, which I love, so let's say that raspberry flavors present in both. This cup, I'm getting a little bit more complexity, more depth, more other flavors. I enjoy it more. Now, the other cup, also not bad, less body, sourness possibly more in this cup, but it's missing that depth of the flavor. In isolation I would enjoy each of them, but I'm choosing this because it gives me more. So the cup that I went for today is, what is it? It's number 1. So it's Comandante. I'm surprised to find decent level of sourness, because normally it's the K Ultra that dominates in a sourness level. Each of those pour-overs is tasty. Today the results are as such. Now I think it's a time for espresso. We're going to use this coffee from St. Martin's Coffee Roasters. This particular coffee is from Rwanda, with the tasting notes of rich caramel, fresh citrus and black tea. I will use the same profile as we normally do. Once more blind tasting, number 1 Comandante, number 2 K Ultra. Well, let's do it! Shots already. Guys, it took me forever to dial them into the same time of extraction. I managed to do it, 40 seconds each. On the same setting, the coffee can run fast or slow depending on how fast or how slow you grind, especially when you have to rush. I will taste each of them, wash my mouth in between, and then we will choose the winner. As you see, I already drank all of them. In my excitement, I forgot to record it, so I have to tell you what I found. So, in a cup, which happens to be from a Comandante, I got a little bit more body. In the cup from K Ultra, there was a little bit more of the, like a kind of a sourness, citrusy sourness, but that was the only difference, and I couldn't declare a winner. So this is a draw. So guys, if you are still here, definitely click like, subscribe to the channel, plenty more things coming. I've wasted a ton of coffee, I get over caffeinated for you, and my findings for pour over. Today Comandante narrowly won, gave me a bit more of the complex flavor with the espresso. Difficult to say, I repeated this test few times. One time it was a Comandante that won, the other time it was K Ultra. In the third attempt I couldn't really distinguish which is which. On average, if you are looking for fruity sourness, you can go for K Ultra. On average, if you are looking for more like a balanced flavor, you can go for Comandante. But in terms of taste, you should be happy with both. It all depends on your preferences and which coffee you choose. Coffee with lots of citrusy flavors, I would go for K Ultra. Now, in terms of usability, K Ultra is a clear winner here. As we mentioned, the settings outside, the profile, so it's easy to hold the grip. Even the knob feels nicer in the hand. It's also faster, so the workflow here will be much better. If you want to travel, I mean, this is not light, but Comandante is much heavier. That old-fashioned click system, it works, but it's not as easy as with K Ultra. There is just one thing that I would like to mention. There is something enchanting in this grinder. I don't know what. I was thinking about selling it a few times, and I mean, each time I have it in my hand, I want to hold it, I want to keep it. It looks almost like a piece of modern art. Maybe it's something wrong with me, I don't know. But the price is huge, and as you could see, the results were, well, very similar. If you guys have any of those grinders, let me know how you like it. If you had a chance to compare both of them, please share your findings with us. Tell me about your favorite hand grinder. Which hand grinder would you like to see on this channel? I mean, after this video, in the next few weeks, I cannot even look at hand grinders, yes, I have enough. But at some point we will come back. We still have that King grinder to test, to compare. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!